Hi, morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And it's there. Yeah, the first segment of the day, literally of the day. I'm not doing any. We're not doing any of these talks. I'm going to give myself a break. I deserve a break, man. However, there might be some maybe pre-uploaded videos. I think some of you are liking the player profile videos that I've done over the last, say, 12 months. So I might just kind of upload one of these, just trying to kind of, yeah, knock your memories and thinking, oh, these players play for Arsenal. Oh, yeah, I remember this player. Oh. But anyway, I've got some more live news for you coming this morning, and yeah, some Europa success. Yeah, my goodness, some of the youngsters are featured, but we'll get into it on the other side of this intro music. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And yes, I've got some more news. It's the last segment, the first and the last segment of the day. We're not doing any easy talks later on this evening. I'm going to give myself a break. I think I deserve a break. Yeah, I'm actually I'm the owner, so I can give myself a break. I deserve a break. Anyway, subscribe to Canon 40 TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can be part of the greater community here on Canon 40 TV. We're still making our way to 10,000 subscribers, and we'll get there eventually before November, end of November. I'm absolutely sure of it. By hook or by the crook, as my father would say. Yeah. All right. So let's get into the bit of news as I saw it of today. The first bit of news. What's the first bit of news we have? Oh, right. Yeah. We'll talk about this young chap here. Yeah. Joe Willock, man. Had a blinder yesterday, didn't he? Absolute blinder. And Owen Hargreaves, formerly of Man United, has said that Joe Willock might need to leave Arsenal to get regular game time. I did say it, didn't I? Although I said it in a different way, that he's very lucky not to be loaned out. So, but anyway, Owen Hargreaves has suggested to BT Sport that Joe Willock might have to leave Arsenal to get regular game time after the youngster scored his first goal of the season in a 3-0 win over Dundalk yesterday. Willock is still only 21, is yet to play a single minute of the Premier League this season. Instead of feeding off scraps in the competitions, he has made 6 appearances, starting 2 Carabao Cup games and then last night. Hargreaves thinks it's a step up for Willock, who did make a huge 44 appearances. I remember he was one of the players who had the most appearances last season, or the most of them came off from the subs bench. He managed to complete 90 minutes on just 2 occasions during season before last. He scored into the roof of the net. It was a really good goal, actually. His 8th goal, senior goal. And Hargreaves discussed the midfielder after the match and stated he needs game time, but does not believe he will get necessary amount at Arsenal. I mean, I looked at it from a different point of view. You know, with Willock, I've seen it from a different point of view that he needs to improve his game. It's not so much, he needs game time. Whether we do give it to him in the senior squad or under 23s. I just think that he needs to develop his game. That's the only reason I've said that literally he needs a loan spell away from Arsenal. But he's just saying that Hargreaves is saying that he needs the game time. Period. Well, I mean, you can agree or disagree with that. And he goes on to say he's a excuse me, he's got great instincts, Hargreaves said. He has a good feeling for the game. He's very brave. He could be really good, just depend on on who he is partnered with. I think there is a really good player in there somewhere. But I tell you, it's down to him. It's down to Willock. We can only do so much. But if he doesn't grasp the opportunities, then it's no use, is it? So, like I'm saying, we can give him the game time, but if he doesn't grasp, the opportunity and show, what kind of player that he really is, or maybe he's showing what kind of player he really is. I'm being unkind. Yeah, if he doesn't, grasp those opportunities there, then it's not going to make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And again, you got to remember, he's been at Arsenal since at the age of 6. A long time. Long time, man. That's what? That's like 15 years. That's like a marriage, man. So maybe he probably does need some time away from Arsenal. Dear. Anyway, the other bit of news I've got to say a big shout out to Reiss Nelson. Those of you who saw the last post-game reaction last night when we spoke about our man of the match, and LTL, the original Godfather, did say, well, he kind of got the feeling that Reiss Nelson was, just trying too hard to impress Mikel Arteta. And I've got to say, I'm not sure if LTL is probably watching now. If he plays like that, game in, game out, trying to impress Mikel Arteta, then I'm happy with that. That, for me, is probably the best I've seen him play. And he didn't score a goal. That's the best. And maybe it could be a shout. Forget about Pepe. Forget about Willian. We've got Reiss Nelson right there. And I did love the interchange between him and Pepe. They swap, wings. That's what you want to see. That's what we want to see. So, yeah, Reiss Nelson, man. Again, I'm going to repeat those comments. If he's trying too hard, trying to impress Mikel Arteta, game in and game out, and he plays like that, then I'm happy with that. So, to the young lad, well done, Reiss Nelson. Well done to you, mate. Played really, really good. I've got to say, he was like, if anything, he was the fearsome one. He just ran until the end of the game, ran his guts out. So yeah, again, Reiss Nelson, man, congratulations to you, man. What was the other bit of news I want to talk about? Yeah, Folarin Balogun. Yes, I was so happy to see that he got minutes, and it would appear, even though we were joking, I was joking with, oh my goodness, chairman of the board. Oh my goodness, Amube Guna. About Arteta probably watches Canal 4 TV. We've said that when you've got wingers, swap the wingers over. They've got to be, swapping over in the game. And B, Balogun. So it was so really good to see that, that he got, what was it, 15, 16 minutes? Anyway, this report says Balogun sends a tweet after Arsenal debut in the senior squad. And he drops a hint about his future. What is he talking about? What a night it was for Arsenal striker Folarin Balogun last night. The 19-year-old hitman finally made his debut for the Gunners when Mikel Arteta gave him a cameo in the 3-0 win over Dundalk last night. Balogun played the final 16 minutes as Arsenal bounced back from defeat by Leicester City last weekend, in comfortably dispatching the Irish outfit at the Emirates Stadium. This was quite a long time coming for the teenage marksman, whose performances for the under-23s in recent weeks and years has had him knocking on the door. And thank goodness the door's open to him. Thank goodness. I'm so happy for him. The American. Okay, yeah, he's an American born, man. I didn't realize that. Reacted on his Twitter account. The caption read, "A real honor to make my debut tonight. Thank you to everyone for the message. Journey is just beginning." Yeah, man. And long may it continue. So happy for Balogun. Really, really happy. And it's something that we've been talking about on so many occasions, on so many live podcasts on Canal 4 TV. We want to see a mixture of these youngsters coming through the academy. Give them an opportunity. Even if it means, a few minutes towards the end of the game. Let them have a feel, for being in the senior squad, and let them have some minutes. So it's good to see that Arteta actually listens to us. Oh my days. He actually listens to us. And the last bit of news I actually wanted to talk about. Dear. I don't know, it still doesn't convince me, Pepe still doesn't convince me. Apart from scoring that wonder goal, what else did he do? What else did he do? But listen, there's a warning for Nicolas Pepe, actually. There's a warning. After scoring a fantastic goal for Arsenal in their victory over Dundalk, Martin Keown, yes, again, has warned Pepe about the O effect. I'm not going to mention the player's name. O has been left out of both Arteta's squads this season, and the former German international is set to leave the Emirates in the near future. No, near future. Yeah, next summer. However, Martin Keown has said that these are the moments for Pepe that we were expecting when he first arrived. We haven't seen enough of this from this player, and it is and it is how can you get the best out of him? Well, we talked about not being around and the manager saying that he failed the player. What about Pepe now? We're moving onto a new generation now, and how do you get the best out of him? And it's getting the best out of himself. So as much as I think what Keown was trying to say there is that with the comments that Arteta said about our number 10 player, that in his own words, that he felt like he failed the number 10. Pepe has a responsibility to himself to do the best that if he's given his best, then I'll tell you what, his best is not good enough. It's not good enough. So we probably see a good performance from Pepe every 7 to 8 games, which is not a good return. It's not a good return. And people are going to say, yeah, but the £72 million is not his fault. It is what it is. It is what it is. He needs to buck it up. He needs to buck it up and give us a lot more than he's given us now. Really. So, I mean, for me, I think Keown is right. At the end, he has a responsibility to himself to do the best that he can. If he's feeling the effects of being a father, I mean, I know what it feels to be a father, a new made father from a partner, and he needs time out, then he needs to tell the manager, boss, I need time out. I'm just, my wife or partner just had a baby. I need time away. But it's for him to speak up and tell the manager that he owes it to himself. Arteta can do only so much with Nicolas Pepe, but I just feel that we're still shortchanged. I'm still feeling shortchanged by Nicolas Pepe. And yeah, apart from the goal, which was a wonderful goal, I thought, wow, okay, he's kind of like just outside the penalty area. The ball came to, I don't know if you remember, was it? I think Nelson tried to get a foot onto it, but it went through him and ended up going to Pepe. He put his left foot on it and he kicked it with his right foot. It was a good goal, but apart from that, Pepe needs to be giving us a lot more than that, really. Well, I could just see the live chats, which kind of what's going on? Why is it flown off? Oh my goodness! That's one of you people. I think that was all my news for today. Let me just double check. Yes, it was. It was. And again, I know some people have been complaining. But you don't review the news, do ya? You take too long, don't ya? Well, I try and review the news at least 3 times when I do my live show. In the middle, the beginning, at the end. At the beginning, the end, and the middle. And at the beginning, middle, and end. Anyway. My moderator! Monty says, hi, Alex, and hi to Canal 42 family. The good old fist pump there, man. What's happening, brother? I hope you're okay, man. He says, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. Majid says, hi. Excuse me, I've got a lot of gases, man. Hi, Alex, and hi, Monty. Majid, I hope you're well. I hope you're happy with the performance yesterday. Oh, no, I missed a game last night. Was so late, stay up. Yeah, heard Nelson and Willock they did really, really well. They did really well. Hi, Alex, and how are you doing? Vincent says, Vincent, I'm fine. It's Friday. I'm happy. There's no easy talk. There's no pressure. I'm just chilling. I'm illing. I'm relaxed. No, I'm good, Vincent. I'm good, man. I'm good. Nothing better than seeing my guy Elneny wearing the armband and keeping the defense in check. Monty, we're going to have to speak to Mikel Arteta, because come Sunday, he won't play Elneny. He won't be playing Elneny, and I don't see why. Why not? Got to play the players that are performing. Oh dear. How do you rate the young stars up front last night? I tell you what, I'll give them. I saw those footage of the camera, showing the stands, and they pan to Lacazette and his mate Aubameyang. Aubameyang didn't look too happy, did he? I'm sorry, guys, but you know what? If you're not performing, then give the youngsters a chance. I'll give the attacking, the stars, the youngsters, a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, man. Good morning, Alex. Mr. 999 says. And good morning to you, Mr. 999. Arteta said Pep needs to be consistent. What Arteta needs to play him consistently. Yeah. It's true. It's true. It goes both ways. Monty and Majid, good morning to you all as well, and ends well. Ingers, my friend, I hope you're a little bit calmer now today. No ranting and raving today, I hope. Easy win yesterday, but first off, until goals was shocking. We should get 5-6 goals past Dundalk. They are League 2 level. Yeah, I actually, again, if you saw the last night's post-game reaction, we were saying just that. If it were not for their goalkeeper's mistake when he came out to punch the ball, up until that point, we looked dire. Absolutely dire. Alex, how did Balogun do last night? He came on. It was 16 minutes. 16 minutes he came on. I hope he gets more game time, and so do I. I tell you what, I'm so happy for him, man. Really, really happy for him. He's been knocking on the senior squad's door for the longest time, and I'll be quite happy. I know this might be controversial, but I'll be quite happy to drop the likes of Lacazette and Alba, and give these youngsters a chance. Give them a chance. It sounds a bit extreme. I've got no qualms with that. But Balogun did very, very well. I think he made a run, and Willock, one of the players didn't release the ball to him enough, or quickly enough, and so he missed that chance there. But I tell you what, the future's bright, man. The future is bright. Hi, Alex. I hope you are well. I'm good, man. I hope you are well, Ingers. I hope you're a little bit more calmer now compared to yesterday. Kind of feel like you had a bit of a meltdown, man. What's going on with you, Ingers? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Hey, Sanjay Joseph, where have you been? Where have you been, eh? Hello, Alex, he says. I hope you're well. And look, some niceties. Hi, Monty. Hope you're well. Good day. Good day. The most excited I was during the game was when Balogun came on. Wasn't that impressed with beating Dundalk. No disrespect. Yeah, we can only beat who comes in front of us. But they got the job done. A win is a win. It took us a while to get into that rhythm, and after that, they didn't really threaten that much, did they? Didn't threaten that much. Willock was very good last night. Around the midfield, works well when he is not a right wing. Is he? I don't know, Ingers. I need to call Arteta, man. Does anybody have his number? I agree with just on talk. We shouldn't get carried away. Now, if we go and perform well against Man United, then we can talk. Yeah. Ingers, what I tell you about Arteta. It doesn't mean that I am Arteta in all of a sudden. Are you sure? Are you sure, Ingers? It was only Dundalk. LOL. If Pepe was a television, I would be looking for a receipt. Oh, dearie me. It's difficult to reflect on this, but I wonder if George Graham was manager, would he entertain the thought of trying to sign a player like Nicolas Pepe, a winger, who's so predictable? I don't know, man. What's going on here? What's all this distortion? Guys, just give me a second. I need to sort out this. I don't like to see when the screen is like this. What's happening here? What's going on here? There we go. There we go. There we go. Sorted. It was only Dundalk. Yeah, we know that. We know. Yeah, but we can only beat who's been put in front of us. And he goes, I know, I'm just messing with you. Guys, take it easy now. Come on. Also, let's give credit to Oneni. It seemed he had another good game. He had an excellent game, man. I tell you what. Come Sunday against Man U, he will not be selected. And if I'm El, I'll be thinking, what do I have to do to play in the Premier League? What have I got to do? And then he does what Elneny does. I rate him higher than Xhaka and Ingas. So do I. So do I. The guy's more mobile. I've said all those things before. I do rate Elneny above and beyond Xhaka. Pepe finds himself on his tippy toes too often. He needs to be firm on the ball, and he also needs to be keep it simple. Keep it simple. I mean, so many times I'm thinking, if it's me, there's maybe one or two defenders, on me. Kick the ball past him. He's already got the pace. Just tap the ball past him and just run into the ball. But he wants to come and cut in and cut out again. Keep it nice and simple. He kept it nice and simple. The ball came to him, stopped it with his left foot and kicked it with his right foot. Instinctive. Keep it nice and simple, Pepe. By the way, where's that receipt, man? It's tippy toes. It's tippy toes. That's a good one. Tippy toes. Tippy toes, tippy toes, tippy toes. Tippy toes. I lost my point of reference, people. Here we go. Cyril, my friend, I hope you are well. Nelson needs more game time under Julian Nelson. Coach of Hoffenheim was not easy, but Nelson survived. Heads up to Nelson. Yeah, like I said, I did mention it, didn't I? I did say that much respect to Reiss Nelson, man. Again, he just played his socks off. Well, almost, yeah, you can see his socks were coming down, weren't they? But again, if he's trying to impress Mikel Arteta every game and he performs like that, I've got no qualms. I've got no qualms. The guy played out of his socks last night. Really, really good performance. Okay, where were we? That's my comments. Rouse and Yeti signings have been a disaster. Missing Tat signs were better. Bronze Dotter says. The rule test is on Sunday against United. Let's hope Arteta switches his brains on, gets starting 11 formation and tactics right. Man United are no mugs and have quality players. Well, I just don't think Arsenal are going to beat Man United. I just don't think. Sorry, guys, to burst your bubble. I can't see Arsenal beating Man United. I didn't give my prediction, though. I just said that, yeah. But is that a prediction? It is a prediction, isn't it? I didn't give him my score line. I thought Xhaka did well as captain yesterday. He's very disciplined nowadays, yeah. But again, I just see my brother in the live chat there. We've spoken about the situation, about what it means and what it should mean to be a captain. And I could not envisage Tony Adam telling the whole stadium to F off and throwing the armband. And so you've got to draw a line somewhere. You've got to have the discipline and set the boundaries. These players, they're not children, they're adults. And they must be made to understand that if they cross the line, there's going to be serious consequences. And now people might say, oh, but the consequence was he was stripped of the armband, but he had it last night. No way did I think Xhaka would have played for Arsenal again. And people say, but Arteta has improved Xhaka. He has to a certain extent, but you've got to draw a line somewhere. You have to draw. Hey, look, Matteo Guendouzi and number 10. Certain players saying certain things on social media. You have to draw the line. I'm just thinking in the times of Alex Ferguson with Pizzagate and all that stuff, when he actually threw a boot and it hit Bex on his temple. Would the players have taken to social media under Alex Ferguson? I don't think so. You've got to rule these players with an iron fist. You've got to. They're on so much money as it is. So if you're getting paid that money, you've got to turn up with the goods. You've got to deliver. If you're not, then we'll put somebody else in who will deliver the goods. So yeah, Pep Guardiola is that light of manager. I think maybe it's probably quite similar in that regards to George Graham. You're not delivering, you're not training, you get out. Maybe Pepe needs to cut the flashy stuff a bit and do basic things, like send on a decent crop. And that's what I've just said. Keep it simple, Pepe. I don't know. Does anybody know Nicolas Pepe? Maybe get him to watch Canon 4 TV, man. We talk sense over here, not me. I was really hoping to ESR was going to get some game time. Yeah, he wasn't even on subs bench. He wasn't even on the bench. Sorry, guys, I've got a bit of a bad back, so I've got this like pillow on my back. Yeah, he wasn't even. I don't think he was even mentioned as a sub. Let me just double check. Actually, I don't think he was. Let's have a quick butchers. Sorry, people. No, he wasn't. Wasn't even mentioned on the bench. Balogun needs to start the next Europa League game. I feel he has better decision making than Eddie. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nketiah, he's not easy on the eye. He doesn't look like a skill, a glamorous striker, but he's always at the right place at the right time. And we pay strikers to score goals, not to look pretty. But yeah, for me, nah. Although with your first comment there about having Bellingham start, I can go with that. I don't want to see Oba or Laka play in the Europa League. I don't. I don't care if you note this day, the 30th of October, over here, 26 minutes past 11. I don't want to see those guys play in the Europa League, man. Let these youngsters have a run out, man. Arteta looks stressed all the time, and he should be. If he loses on Sunday, it will be the worst start. First 7 league games since 1960s. Yeah, but he won the FA Cup and Community Shield. Anyway, Danny, Alex, how was your day? It was really good. Well, it is good so far. I've yet to go out, and I've got to do some shopping before the wife comes back from work. Yeah, I do work as well. It's just that my school is on half-term holidays. I'll be back at work next week, which reminds me, there will be no morning shows next week. I'll be back at work. So I'll be reverting back to doing the evening shows only, and maybe I'll do some pre-recorded videos throughout the day. But yeah, I guess tomorrow, I'm not doing a live show on Sunday. I'll be doing the post-game reaction on Sunday. So maybe, yeah, Saturday will be the last morning show. I'm going back to work. So thank you for reminding me to talk about that, actually. For me, I don't understand to lose most games in the Premier League. Please, can you tell us some details why we lost most in the Premier League? Well, it's a combination of factors. A, which is at the top of the roster, is that we've got a manager who's inexperienced. He's inexperienced and he's still chopping and changing the squad. I talk about Mohamed El-Neni, who he won't play. He didn't play against Leicester City, did he? And he won't play on Sunday. So A, we've got a new coach who's inexperienced. B, when he does play the team, he doesn't play the same team consistently. And there's an argument about him not playing players in the right positions there. And above anything else, there are like 17 other teams in the Premier League. So it's a difficult one. It might be a bit off topic, but I recently watched the whole Harry Potter series. You Brits really know how to make some cracking movies. I tell you what, I don't like Harry Potter. I'm a Lord of the Rings person myself. So yeah, I've only ever seen one Harry Potter movie. It was the first one. I took my children to see, but I'm not a Harry Potter person. Yeah. DWTT says hello and hello to you. I wish Arteta had the ability to hear me now. Trust me, the results and performances would pick up. I'm sure if he listened to us, something would happen. He'd probably leave Arsenal. Nah. Where are we? I'm never calm now. Arteta is Arsenal players. He triggers me. Come on, man. Take it easy. Many want to see Willock this weekend. I think it's too soon. Arteta doesn't rush these decisions. But yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, all kind of 42 fans and all Arsenal supporters. Hope everyone is cool this morning. And that's for my brother. Tony says, to be honest, Nelson and Saka are the best player on the wings. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Newsflash, red flag, ding, 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 ding. How much money did we spend on these two players? Zero. They came through the academy. A? A? What? A, what? What? What are you trying to say, Cyril? A. I love seeing a runner scream in the box at the players during the free kick. Man isn't scared to make his presence known. And that's something we've always been asking from Bernardo. And it's funny you mentioned that. When I saw him shouting, I thought, wow, okay. So we mustn't like what's the saying? Don't judge a book by its cover. It's shorter. If all the goalkeepers were rained there, so I'm talking about Martinez, Leno, and Macy, he's the shortest. So maybe he's making up for the difference in height. But yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought, oh, wow, this boy's got a voice on him. Fuzzy Emirates Stadium, but no longer. It's been sorted now. It's been sorted. What are you talking about? Did I tell you about Bellingham last month? This youngster is going to be dynamite one day. Renew his contract, I say, and give him more game time. That's what I say. I agree. Pepe used right foot once and it worked. Well, hopefully he'll use it more. Quite again, just keep it simple. Ball came across to him, stopped. He put his left foot on it and kicked it with his right foot. None of this dribbling stuff. Just keep it nice and simple, man. And that was something else that really annoyed me. Is that our undoing almost last night was that we were trying to walk the ball into the goal. If you don't have a shot on goal, you never know if you're going to score. We've got to have more shots on goal. Not necessarily inside the penalty box, outside from long range. But yeah, if you don't have a shot, you just never know. I'm not confident with Mustafi in the defence against Man United, Majid, and neither am I. Big up everyone, Alex and Monty. DS Electronics Unlimited says, what happened to your brother? I hope you're all right, man. I hope you're all right. I lost my point of reference again, my people, because there's so many of you watching now. I've got to be careful, got to mind my language, like I always do, like my mother taught me. And Ralph says, hey, Monty and David. David, I don't think he's in the live chat. Hope you guys are well. And then he had a good game last night, and yes, he did. So, which gives me to the point where I need to kind of review the news of today. And the news of today was in regards to this one. Willock, Owen Hargreaves has said that it appears that Willock might need to leave Arsenal to get regular game time. Owen Hargreaves suggested on BT Sport that Joe Willock might have to leave Arsenal to get regular game time. After the young midfielder scored his first goal of the season in the 3-0 win over Dundalk last night, Willock is still only 21, is yet to play a single minute of Premier League football this season, instead feeding off scraps in the cup competitions. He has made 6 appearances, starting 2 Carabao Cup games and then on last night. It is a step back for Willock, who did make 44 appearances in all competitions last season. But he did score a really good goal last night. Hargreaves went on to say that he's got great instincts. Hargreaves said he has a great feel for the game. He's very brave. He could really be good, just depending on who he's partnered with. I think there is a really good player in there. Yeah, but he's got to grasp the opportunity, hasn't he? There's only so much that Arteta can do. If he gives the players an opportunity and they don't grasp the opportunity there, then what do you expect the coach to do? And you got to remember as well that Willock has been at Arsenal since the age of 6, so it's 15 years. 15 years. That's a marriage, man. God, dairy me. We also gave a shout out to Reiss Nelson, for me, who was man of the match. He ran over the place. Really, he could see the confidence just flowing through his body, man. And like we spoke about him last night, actually, the original Godfather, said that he kind of got the impression that he was trying too hard to impress the Mikel Arteta. I tell you what, if that means we get the best out of him, that he's trying to impress Arteta, too hard, then I'll have him game in and game out. He had a really good game. Really good game last night. What was the other bit of news? The other bit of news was in regards to Balogun. Yeah, Balogun, man. Happy for him. Really, really happy for him that he got... It was only 16 minutes, but it was 16 minutes that he kind of shone, and we need to give him some more minutes. On his Twitter feed last night, the caption read, "A real honour to make my debut last night. Thank you to everyone for the messages. The journey is just beginning, and long may it continue." And the last but not least, we spoke about Nicolas Pepe. Yeah, there's a warning for Nicolas Pepe, man, for Martin Keown. He's just saying that really, we've been looking for this kind of performances, and he needs to, he owes himself to do the best that he can. He can't always wait for the coach to coach him and say, look, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. He owes it to himself. And I've said that really, he's just become a father. So if he's thinking that his mind is not on football right now, he needs to tell Mikel Arteta, you know what, boss, I've just become a father. I probably need some time away. Then do it. Because, his body language doesn't really convince me. I know he scored a goal, but apart from scoring that wonder goal, what else did he do? What else did he do? I'm still looking for that receipt, man. So that has been the news of today. Let me go into the live chat just for the last time before I wrap up this one. Pepe will come good. He has the ability and great shot on him. Arteta needs to play him all the time so he can improve his consistency. Where is the original Godfather? I didn't invite him on. I didn't invite my brother. I didn't invite, El Tel, the original Godfather. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this one myself, man. I did it myself. I've been doing it myself for the last how many years? So, yeah. Morning, Magic. Hey, big up. Big up. Big up, dear Selections Unlimited. I hope you are well. How did Cedric do at right back? Cedric did, for me, he did very, very well. I like the interplay between, not so much when Pepe was on the right side. I liked it better when I swapped over and he was paired with Reiss Nelson. I did like the overlapping of Cedric, and like he crossed quite a few times. Yeah, he played very, very well. I mean, if I was to give a rating for him, I've been told not to do play ratings, but I'll say that he played really, really well. Really, really well there. I can see Nelson improving. He is looking good. Yes, he is. I'll tell you what, the confidence just flew through his body, man. I was thinking, wow, God damn. And like I said, you can see he's that type of player who does need his arm put around him, saying, "No, come on, Reiss, man, you're a good player. Come on, you're a good player. Believe in yourself. Come on." At this time, Elneny is much better than xhaka, so I wish to use Arteta Elneny against Man United, and so do I, Danny. I just need to have a word with Arteta, man. Arteta, please play Mohamed Elneny. For sure, we could have brought Zaha instead of Pepe. He is not using his pace to terrorize the opponents. Yeah, he's not, Binton. That should have been one of his weapons that he should have been using. I mean, for sure, if we had Zaha would have been doing just that. We haven't been Man United at Old Trafford since 2006. Yeah, I know that. Come on, Mikel. I want you to succeed. Oh, that's a nice message, Ingers. I want you to succeed. Big up, Ingers. Blessings. Arsenal are not a strong team. We lose to top teams, and now we go into face Man United. This is an important match. Manny, you are right. Well, it's for Arteta to prepare the players, get the right squad, get the right formation right, the right mentality. Orba, Laka didn't play last night, so let's see what they're going to come up with come Sunday. Ralph Aneni has a great game every game. That's why I'm a gobsmacked that he doesn't play every game. It's like I'm the only one that has this view. No, but I've said the same thing as well, Monty. I've said the same thing as well. I'm surprised that Arteta doesn't play Elneny more often than not. xhaka should not be given a captain again, and then it should have the one who's wearing it been the crab. I'll tell the original Godfather. Yeah. Ajax, Tony Adams took a lot of stick from everyone, calling him a donkey. Now look at him, hybrid legend, a model captain. Yeah. But again, you've got to draw a line somewhere, man. I was upset seeing xhaka wearing the captain's armband, bin the crab. So was I. You can't have that happening, in a club amongst the players. So they're going to think, whatever I do, I'm going to play for Arsenal. No matter what I do, I want to get my wages. You can't instill that mentality with the players. You got to, for one bit of a word, put fear into his players. Perform, or else somebody else will come in and perform for me. If you don't, toe the line, then you're going to be transferred out. It takes a strong manager to have that kind of mentality there. And so far, Pep is the only one I can see that's got that mentality there. If players not perform, I think they know. They know if they don't perform, they're going to be out on their ear. You can't have players doing that. You can't. How can we still give Xhaka the arm? I don't know, Ingers. I don't understand that. And you know what? I guess it goes back to what Arteta said at the beginning of the season. No matter what these players did 2 weeks ago, no matter what they did 2 seasons ago, everyone starts with a new slate. You can't do that. You can't do that. You've seen what they've done to previous managers. Get them out of the club. Get them out of the club. He threw it on the ground and told Arsenal fans, yeah, I know. He should have never, ever played for Arsenal after that. Disgraceful. Arteta goes out of his way for Xhaka, but is limiting the youngsters' time. They need game time. Their potential looks good. Else we'll have the answer. Okay, I'll just see the message. You know what? The original Godfather. He just sent me a message there. Does he have a message for the fan base? Let's see. Ingers, I agree. I have no time for Xhaka. Me too. I don't care people saying, oh, but Arteta has improved Mustafi. Arteta has improved Xhaka. I don't care. These guys should not be at the club. They shouldn't be at the club. I watched the Antwerp versus Spurs game, and Antwerp absolutely manhandled them, ripped them up there. But it was only 1-0, wasn't it? It was only 1-0. Imagine if we still had Tony Adams in the dressing room. He would tell all these rude and careless Arsenal players what is what, and would never be like this under. And that's what I said. It's a lack of leadership and lack of characters in the changing rooms. That's what's happening there. Again, I always talk about the documentary 89, when we had to go to Anfield to get the win against Liverpool. Of course, Anfield, Liverpool. And, Tony Adams does say that he felt like he was George Graham's voice, that he would deal with the players in the changing rooms so it doesn't reach or doesn't get to George Graham. We don't have any kind of player like that. We don't have any characters like that in the changing rooms. Most of them are all jokers. They're all jokers. I'm saying controversial stuff, but this is what I feel. This is what I feel. I agree on current form. Enan is better than Xhaka and should start over him. Miles better than Xhaka. Let Gunners improve in the next EPL against Man United to win. Mikel Arteta, be careful. Don't make us angry again, please. Abdullahim, you're right, my brother. Welcome to Canon 4 TV. Alex, no, man, the FA Cup was last season. It has nothing to do with this season. And Community Shield is a one-off charity game, like I said yesterday. If this was El Neni with the worst league start, he would. I'm not going to respond to that. Big question and asked to leave. Enjoy the game because youngsters look good. I just want to see more goals. Some of the shots were terrible or too many touches in the boxes ended with no shot. Yeah, you're right. Alex, can you get Xhaka a job more? Well, I wouldn't even offer him a job behind the scenes here at Canon 4 TV. I wouldn't. I would have shipped him up. The moment that happened with Xhaka, he would have been the first one on transfer list. He will not be anywhere near the squad there. But again, it goes to the lack of character, the lack of real leadership up top as well as down bottom. You tell me that the player is still Arsenal. After all that's happened, he still ended up with the armband last night. No, ridiculous. The problem is we don't have a senior figure that would put these misbehaving players in line. Many of our current senior players are part of the problem, and they also have bad behaviour as well. Yes, big up Monty Blettins, yes. I watched a video where Martinelli was back in light training. I wish he could come back very soon. He is our future with Saka. Quality youngsters. Yeah, I've said that. I said it yesterday as well. Short people always have a bigger voice. That is facts. Yeah, my mum. She's short. She's quite short. I wouldn't mess with my mum even now. I'm in my 50s. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Pepe needs to use his head and not his right foot. There's only two players who are good headers of the ball, and one of them is Mustafi. I can't wait for Martinelli to come back. That kid is our best youngster by far. He's going to reach world class levels. I just fear I can't see him staying long term at Arsenal. 7% of Eritreans are fans of Arsenal. So what can you say to them comparing with the present situation and results of Arsenal? Danny, all I can say to all my Eritrean family members out there, just be patient. Okay, we've got to support the manager. Things will eventually come good, but it's not going to come good if we're asking for him to be sacked. By all means, we know that there's a lot of dead wood in the squad. It's obvious, it's fact. But things are not going to happen overnight. There's not going to be any overnight successes. So to everyone out there, please tell everyone, don't worry, everything will be all right on the night. Okay? Right, just this last few people before I wrap up this one. Because I have things I need to do. We're no Amazon Prime here. Arteta should be shouting at them like mad to shoot. That's why he is there. Just trying to think the live stream I saw last night. He had some artificial noise, like crowds cheering. I was thinking, oh my goodness. I don't know which one I prefer. Do I prefer watching live streams where you can actually hear the players shouting? I think I probably do, actually. I probably do prefer that. So you can get to hear to the instructions. Yeah, it's a bit weird, like listen to the ones with the artificial shouting going on there. Torre Hakim says, hi, Alex. Good morning, bro. I'm happy with the way we played yesterday. We are pushing them. That is how it should be played in the Premier League. And you are right, my brother. I hope you are well. I keep seeing Willock screaming for the ball, and I was amazed. Good prospects keep giving him game time. Yeah, man. The future's bright. Arteta, we lost to the top clubs, but we don't want to lose to our big rivals this week. Man United, let win by all means. We need to win by all means. I just can't. I'm sorry, guys. Arteta must stop risking with Willian. He is not in form. But Alaku, what about Lacazette? Is he on form? Is Auber on form? These strikers, they're not on form. Bad timing. Both our strikers, they're not on form. So do you drop these two strikers as well? Now Lewis says we need to start looking at the positives and not the negatives in the players. Mustafi was our best player last season, so I know he can do his job at Manchester United. I get you what you're saying then, Neil. Just become a father. It doesn't stop me to become on here and rant. All right, Ingas. Cedric can cross a ball, unlike Bedouin, who can't cross a road. Ah! Whoa! DS Electrons, I'll give you like the chat of the morning so far. That's a good one. Willock is not stepping up. Cyril says there is a reason why Arteta personally invited midfielders Iguazo, Aziz, and Charlie Patino from the academy to train with the senior squad. Heads up to Pert Saka. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Would you play Nelson over Pepe against Man United? Yes. Yes, I would. I would. I mean, it was only an Irish pub team, and levels below that Man United are unlike. I would play. Listen, it's a big games calls for big characters. Pepe doesn't have a big character. He doesn't have a big game really in him. Oh yeah, I'll put Nelson in over Pepe. Easy question. Next question. I don't understand why Arsenal fans blame Mustafi for Vardy goal when Gabriel was marking Vardy. If check the replay, Mustafi was nowhere close. I kind of tend to agree with you as well. Pepe is much better than Mane, but he plays his weakest spirit and play more wider than outside the penalties areas. That's why we lost points. We so wish to play Pepe closer to the box. And Danny, that's what I said. Was it last night or day before? That Pepe's starting point should not be, near the halfway line. It should be a little bit further up. And also he needs to keep it simple. Stop trying to cut in and take on and double take on at least 5 opposition players. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Emery told the board that he wanted Zaha because he wanted to win. Now you see why our wingers are not affecting the game. Enough said. Enough said. He wanted Zaha, and they gave him Nicolas Pepe at £72 million. That kind of weakness, Sean P, good evening to you, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. That kind of weakness is what gives these players the attitude to down tools on their manager. As soon as any little thing upsets them, Arteta is playing with fire, in my opinion. But it's disrespectful. The players are employees. You've got to do your job, irrespective of who's your manager. Do your job. Tens and thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds, not a year, a week, these players are getting played. So whoever's at the helm, do your frigging job. So that mentality that's come in, that's creeped into the game, where players just down tools. The same thing happened to Unai Emery. They down tools. Disrespectful. Those players, whoever do that, they need to be shipped out. I wish the days would come back when Highbury was a fortress. Cyril, man, don't get me started and all emotional, man. Oh, my goodness. That breaks my heart, man. No team like playing there. Today is very easy to beat Arsenal. No guts, no glory. On point for that, Cyril. Oh, no, it couldn't have been a 4-0 Antwerp. Missed 3 tap-ins and an easy one-on-one. Spurs also put 4 starters on a half-time and still couldn't do anything. Oh, dear. Fergie chucking the boot at Beckham showed the dressing room who's boss. Must admit that did tickle me. It came after we beat them FA Cup run at Old Trafford. But, yeah, I just get the mentality, of these players. I just don't like it, man. Maybe I'm old school. Xhaka and Mustafi, Kolasinac, Socrates, and Laka should all be sold. They have been underperforming for the last 2 seasons. But with Lacazette, he's never scored more than 20 goals. Actually, I think maybe only 1 season when they played for Lyon. But apart from that, again, I always give the comparison. The closest comparison is Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud has a better scoring rate than Lacazette. Fact. Go and check out the stats. When a response, Alex, is it true though? Is it, man? I'm not saying anything, man. This one is the best Canon Fodder topics today. Heads up, Alex. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that for that. Thank you. Ingers, I'm not falling for that, Ingers, man. I'll just read your comment. I'm not going to fight with you today, man. Alimayo says the Gunners. Absolutely. Arteta needs a scary and badass number 2 to make sure these players behave and play well. No. He needs the players to take responsibility. First and foremost. That has to be the starting point there. Let the players take responsibility. There's no leaders. Nobody has a strong enough character to say, all right, I'm going to take up the reins. All right, I'm going to say, you sort yourself out. You behave yourself and you get out of the club. The players have to take it amongst themselves to do it. It shouldn't be ultimately left up to the manager. but there's no characters, lack of characters, lack of leadership amongst the squad there. That's the big problem. I support our club, the Arsenal forever. It could be anyone in charge of it. And if they did poorly, I will call them out. Yeah, likewise. But not call them out to the point where I'm asking them to be sacked. Ingers, come on, sort it out, man. Sort it out. From Ethiopia, Arsenal in our blood. Okay, nice one, man. Levan J says, morning, Alex. I was disappointed with our lack of finishing yesterday. For the way we dominated the game, we should have scored at least 3 more goals. If Man United play 10 men behind the ball, we will struggle. I just can't see us winning anyway at Old Trafford. Dickens said the young stars are at least playing for the badge, unlike the old mercenaries. Again, when I saw the camera panning to in the stadium and they showed Lacazette and Alba didn't look too happy, I was thinking, yeah, it serves you right, man. It serves you right. If you're not performing, how can you expect to be selected if you guys are not performing? You can't. If I've got an employee and you're not performing, man, I'll probably cut the wage or sack them. So how can you deem yourself, to be selected if you're not performing? If you're not delivering the goods, somebody else surely must come in and step into your shoes. We will struggle to break them down. And plus, I'm seeing the same lethargic energy now as well when Wenger was there in the last few years. Yeah, that kind of laziness kind of creeping in again, isn't it? I'm not sure what it is. Check out our merchandise in the description and make a purchase if you're able to do so. And also, guys, you can also make a £1 donation using the Super Chat button. As little as £1. It's got is it the dollar sign somewhere near where you send the message. So yeah, we are accepting donations as little as £1 on Canon 4 TV. As you can see, the ticker tape is reminding everyone that we have the membership scheme up and running. So you can become a paid member on Canon 4 TV, where you get to see the behind the scenes footage, see how I edit the videos, how I set up here with my microphone, the camera, how I set up in front of the Emirates, and also how Ralph sets up as well when he does his videos as well. And there's also, you can see there, so it says it all there itself. Yeah, there's some discounts to be had from our merchandise store if you will only become a member on Canon 4 TV. No, Mustafi was not our best player last season. Our best player were Alba, Saka, and Leno. Mustafi caused us to drop points because of his mistakes. Dickens goes on to say Nelson and Saka can be dangerous for our opponents. Yeah, I want to see Nelson play on Sunday, but I've got a funny feeling that Arteta will not play Nelson, even though he had a blinder last night. Even though Willock had a blinder, you're not going to see these players play in the Premier League against Man United on Sunday. Why not? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Does majority of our fan base believe Pepe is useless now? Shall we get rid of him now? Yes, get rid of him. The Assemble says, good morning. When Mustafi signs his new contract, we can sell Bellerin. Mustafi plays right back. It's scary how many mistakes he can make. Dearie me. Bets on Arteta will get sacked. So do you think Arsenal should have stayed at Highbury instead of moving to Emirates? Yes. Yes. Have you not seen the videos I've been doing with my brother? Talking about, it's called The Lost Years, where we speak about, both our favorite legendary players. I mean, Liam Brady's my player, and Ian Wright, shaking enough, is my brother's. He was a good player, but I'm thinking, Ralph, you've been supporting Arsenal for like donkey's years before and you couldn't have chosen another player before Ian Wright. But anyway. But yeah, it was a big mistake for us to move from Arsenal. Even at that point, when the apparent application was going through and it was denied by Islington Council to improve the height of the stadium. Of course, if anyone's been to Highbury, it's in a quite a built up area. We should have still stayed at Highbury. Should have still stayed there. Give me 38,000 screaming fans in a small stadium any day of the week. And now we've moved to the Emirates, which is labeled the library. Why? If anyone's been to a library, you're not supposed to be speaking too loud. And that's what it's like. It's like a library, the Emirates. Making millions of pounds, but hasn't really brought us the success that we have desired for many years. So, going to your question, should we have stayed? We should have stayed there. We should have stayed at Highbury. We were told things would be better. Instead, they turned bad and have been since, apart from our FA Cup wins. Oh, Ingers, you're so kind. Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for that. Ingers has donated £2 donation. Donations for Ingers, if you want to get a legger in, you need to maybe put on maybe like 3 or 4 more zeros on that. Ingers, no, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that to get a legger in. Dearie me, that is so funny. Just give time. I think the Gunners will make top 3 this season. Not going to happen. If we get a next defender alongside Gabriel, we've got Saliba. We don't need to get another CV. We've got Willian Saliba. And we put Mark McGuinness. We put him out on loan to Ipswich Town. We put Zach Medley out on loan to Gillingham. We've already got defenders. Mark McGuinness is taller than Saliba. I'm sure 6'6" tall. We've got defenders already. We've got enough defenders. What else do we have here? Dickens said, Wenger lied to us that things will get better at the Emirates. I don't think he lied. I think he probably was blinkered. They're thinking, right, this is my project. I'm going to help design, because he had his fingers in all different pies. I think he was blinkered. I don't think he lied to us. I don't think he lied. Why do you keep trying to talk to walk the ball into the net? Yes, we want to see easy on the eye of football, but honestly, there is a time and a place when the chance to get a goal opens up. Shoot! I've got to try and get Arteta on the show, man. Could I get him on the show? Not sacked yet, Alex. It will come to the point, I think. I do joke, but I've been sending some messages to my good friend James Rowe about a certain pundit, and he's talking about Mikel Arteta and Unai Emery. And my feeling is, give the fan base time. Give them time. Okay, we're so fickle, Ingers. But yeah, I shouldn't laugh. But I can't say nothing more than that. Really. I've already done that one already. Alex, we played 90 minutes plus with good tactics and high spirit sometimes, but most of the time our opponents scored against us in after 75 minutes. So why we aren't playing how to get the points? We don't have the nous. We don't have the skill set to see out the games, to kill games off. And again, I do blame Arteta for that. You should be communicating to the players how to set up. Once we've secured the win, you play right up until 90 minutes plus. Which game, ends dead on 90 minutes in a modern game? It doesn't. So you got to play right until the end. But yeah, you're right. The stat says that we don't have the nous or the knowledge as to how to close up games. We can't kill off games. Devon says, just give him time. I think the Gunners will make. Oh yeah, I don't know really. I don't know why I keep doing that one for. Last few people before I wrap this one up. You people don't even talk about how good or bad a Kolasinac is. He's always kicking the ball backwards. Okay, we have. It's just that I mean, how many players do you want us to talk about? We've said on so many occasions Kolasinac is bad. Doing a transfer windows for 2 months. I've said on so many occasions we need to get him out. We know how bad he is. I know how bad he is. Mustafi was our best defender last year, Noel says. It's heartbreaking when I see Righty, Adams, Keown, even Jens Lennon on German TV choking as they speak of the Gunners. It's so sad for us fans. I'll tell you what, Cyril. Someone mentioned, I can't remember the context, but this week someone mentioned about Highbury, and I almost choked up It was a morning segment. I was thinking we should not have moved from Highbury. We should have stayed where we was. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. When we were at the Emirates, we won so many FA Cups. We were invincibles whilst we were at Highbury, not at the Emirates. The Emirates era hasn't been kind to us. Hasn't been kind to us. So yeah, I wouldn't say that Wenger lied. I think he was just blinkered with his own vision of what he wanted and what kind of paradigm he had for Arsenal. So I wouldn't say that he lied to us, but we should not have moved from Highbury. And I remember I got kind of choked up when somebody mentioned Highbury. I was thinking, oh my goodness, man. Oof. Should not have moved from Highbury. Let me run through this last one. So try and catch up now. From my observation, to use together in one game, Xhaka, Pepe, Tierney, and the other youngsters is not fair because the lack of energy to cover or help the others. Well, okay, yeah. It's a generous start, though. Yeah, it is. It is. Ingers, thank you very much for making that super chat donation there. Really do appreciate it. Don't be doubting Thomas for saying we can't see Arsenal winning at Old Trafford. I'm not doubting Thomas. Again, Ingers, right, so we haven't beaten them there since 2006. It's going to continue come Sunday. Amit says, welcome back, my friend. Says, Alex, the game was okay. We should have scored more goals. Yes, we should have. We should have scored more goals. Arsenal fans like to play the blame game when we lost at the game and point fingers at players that we don't like. Come on, we win. I think we lose it. Well, no, I've always said, as much as we applaud these players, like I've done, your Reiss Nelsons, your Willocks, your enquiries, it wouldn't be fair to not critique when things go wrong. What's wrong with doing that? Where we draw the line, I'm going to say for the 1000th time, where we draw the line is where we don't use vulgar language or make personal attacks against this place. But you can't have one, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so as much as we applaud these players when they play well, how can we not comment when they play badly? It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't make any sense. Alex, I also have never had enough fit defenders. The Invincibles defense had Kola, who was a converted midfielder, the same as Lauren. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Thank you for every single one of our 9,670 subscribers here. Without you, there could never, ever be a Cannon Fodder TV. And that is so truth, Ruth. I'll wrap this one up. Do you think Thomas Partey can put Bruno Fernandes and Pogba, etc., into lockdown on Sunday afternoon? I'm hoping Partey can. He can, but we've got to allow him to be able to do that. You can't be like just lobbing the ball over, bypassing the midfield and hoping Auba's going to run on that. We're a lot more than that. So I want to see the play going through Thomas Partey a lot more. And then when they've got to ball, I want to see Thomas Partey actually bulldozing them. But yeah, of course we can. Of course he can. But we've got to utilize Thomas Partey, to his strengths. Kolasinac is rubbish. Yeah, that we don't need to talk about him anymore. Ship him back to Germany. Big up Ingers for the contributions. Thank you very much for that. Jack Williams, I don't understand why certain fans still moan about a 3-0 win, whoever we face. Why do we have to win every game 4 or 5-0? A winners win now on to Sunday. Thank you for that, Jack. Kolasinac is a bodyguard, not a footballer. Jack, I disagree. You need to put 6 pass teams or you're not a dominant team. Jack Wilson, and not every game, but if you watch the game, yes, 9% of the game was in the Dundalk half, and we had 20 shots on goal. Should have scored at least 6 or 7. Agree with Amit. Just 6 or 7. Dundalk. Aston Villa scored 7 past Liverpool. I'm going to work, Alex. I want to leave one question for you. Could you tell us the time of the Arsenal? Good question. Let me just double check. I completely forgot. Someone did actually tell me about this very, very quickly. Right. Well, it depends where you are in the world. So here, UK, it's going to be 4:30 p.m. UK time. So I'm not sure. But you're in Africa, aren't you? So it's going to vary. No, actually, it'll be the same, won't it? Well, yeah. Here, UK time, it's 4:30 p.m. But take care, my friend, and hopefully we'll catch up on Saturday. Saturday will be the next live morning show. Thanks for coming to the live chat. Amit, come on. We can't win every game for a start anyway. How many times do the best teams grind out a 1 or 2-1 results? It's just not possible for to net 6 every game. We're not netted 6 the whole league. That was. I'm not asking to win every game by 6 goals. I'm just sick of us losing to lesser sides with negative approaches, lack of tactics, losses to Brighton, Villa, Leicester. Come on, comes to mind. And the 3 games we have lost this season versus Leicester City and Liverpool, we weren't clinical enough. If we took our chances, we would have won all 3 games and been top of the league. Fact. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Quality content as always, Alex. Big up yourself. Arteta out. And Auburn needs to play down the middle on Sunday. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up this one. It's come to a natural end. I've been going for over an hour and 10 minutes, people. Very, very enjoyable chat, I've got to say. My moderator for this morning's show, Monty, can you come through and give me your last words, please, before I wrap up this one? Guys, again, make sure you subscribe to Canafoy TV. Please hit the bell notification button so you can be part of the greater community here, right here on the show. I'm not sure what I'm laughing for. What am I laughing for? I'm not sure what I'm laughing for. It's been really good, nice, lively debates here in the live chat, all pleasantries. All opinions are all respected unless you go over that line. That line, using vulgar language, inciting racism or violence, we don't tolerate that in the live chat. Even more so across the whole platform on Canon 40 TV. If you want that kind of stuff, there are other podcasters out there who have no problems with that. But on here, on Canon 40 TV, we are a different kettle of fish. Whatever that means. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, where's my wingman? Where's my wingman? Where's my wingman? Where's Monty? Monty. Well, I guess let me go through these last few ones before he comes through with his last comments. Enjoying the show today. A big up, John Wayne. Yes, John Wayne. Thank you for that, my friend. Be respectful, but say how it is. There you go. See? We give you your chance to have your opinion, but say how it is, but be respectful. Monty, where are you? I'm gonna have to probably end this one out without any words. Yeah. Tell Arteta, Alex, not to use 3 defenders against big clubs. I will do my best. Right, well, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this one. Please subscribe to Canafoy TV, even if you're thinking about it. Subscribe to Canafoy TV. Oh, there you go. Okay, all right. There you go. So 1 hour ahead. There's going to be the promo video in regards to how you can become a member on Canafoy TV. And also we are accepting pound donations in the live chat, or you can make a purchase by purchasing some of our merchandise. If you are a member, you receive, I think, maybe 20% discount. So if you wanted to buy the caps, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the masks, we've got masks as well. What is the world coming to, man? Yeah, the link in the description is in the box below, I believe. That's for manager. It could be. I tell you what, if I was manager, Ingers, I'd have no players. I'll sack all of them. I wouldn't have the patience. For any kind of rubbish on the pitch. Right, so I would bid you farewell, and there will be, I think, maybe 1 or 2 pre-recorded videos coming up later on in the afternoon. Apart from that, remember, there is no easy talk this evening. I'm giving myself a day off. Giving myself an evening off. I'm going to be with my wife, just chilling, chillaxing, just maybe watching some movies, and that's going to be it. Stay tuned after this segment for the promo video in regards to how you too can become a member on Canafoy TV. Wonderful perks right here on Canafoy TV. Bid you farewell. and I shall see you the same time tomorrow, right here on Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos, where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze cannon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver cannon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Cannon Fodder TV across the whole platform. So by all means, you know, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Cannon Fodder TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content, I'm going to repeat, will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Cannon Fodder TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Cannon Fodder TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Cannon Fodder TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Cannon Fodder TV.